Alright, we got Raykwon in the building. Nice to meet you.
What's up, bro?
How you doing today?
I'm straight. How's you?
I'm good, man. I appreciate you for stopping by.
You already know.
So, how's your day so far? What'd you get into?
I'm just cooling. I'm just trying to finish the project, discussing stuff with my team, and we just trying to get the track list going.
Okay.
So that's the main thing.
So you in a group? You a solo
I'm
artist?
a solo artist.
Okay, but you got a squad with you.
Yeah.
Y'all got a name?
Nah, we just... Actually, we do got a name. It's called Loyalty and Love Records, so we trying to get that going.
Okay, that's what's up. How long you been doing the music thing for?
A year now. So
Okay.
I'm still new to it, so... But I always had like a talent I seen in myself since I was like 12. So, but other than that, I really took it serious last year.
Okay, that's what's up. So, you say you had a talent and you kind of took a liking into it since you was 12. Like, what was like the first moment for you where you knew like, okay, I got some type of, skill that not everybody has?
When I was 12, I posted like some singing video on YouTube, and I remember I went to school the next day, and everybody was just on me like, yo, I didn't know you could sing, I didn't know you could do that, this and that, you should make music. So that's when I knew I had a little something, but I was always a shy person. I didn't want to take it serious because that wasn't really my lane at the time, so I don't know.
Was it a song you wrote, or was it just
Nah,
like...
I was just singing, I sung Chris Brown.
I knew you was gonna...
Yeah, you know that. I sung Chris Brown. I sung that song by Lloyd Cupid.
Okay.
I sung a Trey Songz Dive In. So like
those is real songs.
So yeah, I was just doing those like as a little cover thing, and then I went to school the next day, and it was jumping from there.
Okay. So like, how did you transition from singing to rapping?
I mean, I try to level out both. Like I try to even it out for both of my fans. Like whether you like the R&B side of me or the rapping side, I try to give them each, and like I try to give both. So it's like I go from like I really was singing at first, like just straight singing. But then when like with the new music, with the melodies and all that, I tried to like blend it. So that's really where I got the rapping side of me from. But I always felt like I could write and rap, so it's the same thing.
Okay. So you say you started a year ago. What made you say, all right, I'm gonna buckle down, I'm gonna take this serious, and I'm gonna actually pursue something?
Alright. I actually had like a little situation with this girl. So like I was like a little heartbroken. So I'm like, alright, I can't really speak to you, so why don't I speak to you through the music type thing. So that's really how it was just like alright, I'm gonna just do it. Fuck it.
Was it like a she was official? Or was it just like a little side job?
Yeah, nah, it was like a little entanglement type thing. Like, so, but like, yeah, like, but I really caught feelings at the time. So I was just like, damn, I don't speak to you no more. So why don't I speak to you through the music? And then it just went from there.
You think she still listens to your music, or she ever checked you out?
Yeah, she has. Like, she told me she liked my music, but like, I don't know if she listened to the new stuff though. So it was just like when I first started, because she knew it was about her and stuff like that.
You know how people level up once they get comfortable with they sound. That's cool. So where you grow up?
I grew up in Mays Landing.
Okay.
Jersey. Yeah.
Okay, you think that affected your style or your sound of music any type of way?
Nah, not at all. I feel like I just had we all have like a certain, like we have different sounds, so I can't say we have like a main sound. That's the one unique thing about Jersey. Like we just have like a branch of like just different sounds. So like I can't compare myself. Like Philly has their own sound, New York has their own sound, New Jersey is like a mixture of both. So yeah, it don't really affect nothing.
Okay. So only reason I asked that is because like you mentioned Philly, different cities, they got kind of like people who already kind of set like a vibe or a sound that you can kind of pick from, and it's not a big deal. But here it's pretty much like in a small town, you kind of gotta set the trend yourself.
Yeah, for sure. I try to do that because everybody, with Atlantic City and stuff like that, they just try to, they talking their life in that music, but I try to do the same thing. But the difference between us and them is I'm not like, I know some people that be in the street life, but I'm not directly in it. But I still speak on my pain, on just my life stuff. So that's the difference between me and then Atlantic City rappers. So I guess that's the trend in a sense, where I'm just speaking me, and people out here feel it.
So what are some topics that, like, if I'm listening to your music, what are some things I'm gonna pick up off of?
I mean, you just gonna hear my life, like my life, my pain, relationship problems, friend problems. I could be talking about some of my brother's problems my mother's going through, situations that don't even really relate to me, but relate to me in a sense where it's like I gotta care because I like you around me type stuff. So it's like I just speak my mind. Like it's just life stuff. That's really what it is, mainly.
So you mentioned pain a lot. What are some things you go through? What are some of the obstacles you had to overcome recently?
In 2017, I was diagnosed with depression, OCD, and anxieties, and they prescribed me the meds and stuff like that. So I've been like that been a real struggle for me. I've been trying to fight it here and there. My family and my friends, they real supportive with it, but sometimes I have my bad days. It be ups and downs.
Yeah, so you say 2016 you was hit with 3 diagnoses. My question to you is this. Did you have a breakdown? Was it like something, shit just hit the fan? Like,
yeah, like it was just like out of nowhere. Like I remember this one summer, like I was just sleeping a lot more. Like I'm sleeping all like my days away. I cut off like mad people. Like I wasn't answering them texts, and then my mom just started noticing it, and she like Ray, what's wrong with you? This and that. So like I always showed like signs of OCD when I was younger, but like it just started getting worse around that time, and she wanted me to see a therapist and all that, but I didn't want to do that because I felt like I was strong minded. But at the point, it got to a point where it's like, all right, it's either I gotta do that and make a move, or it's just gonna get worse. So that was the main thing.
wow. So I personally have been prescribed meds. I've been in therapy.
Right.
How do you think, from a person who's never been in therapy, what would you say to that person thinking about it or, going through something right now?
Nah, I advise you go to therapy like 100%. Like that changed my life, for the better. Therapy, like it's not for everybody. Some people don't like it, some people do, but I like it. It's a good thing. Everybody needs somebody to talk to.
So you still doing the med thing or?
Yeah, I got I take it like every day. So like sometimes I don't be like wanting to take it because it's just like I be trying to live like a normal life. So sometimes I be off of it, sometimes I be on it, but it depends.
Yeah. So how does that affect your music process? Like, is that one of the things that kind of motivated you to want to start making music?
Yeah, that too. Cause like everything, it was crazy. Cause everything, that situation with the girl, and then this stuff, like me getting diagnosed, it was all happening once, like a snowball. So it's like, I felt like I had to, like it was just like my calling or something, in a sense.
Okay.
Right.
Sometimes you just gotta, if God gives you a route, you gotta take it.
Yeah, and that's what it felt like. So I just been going at it ever since.
Okay, so you say you got a project coming up. You got a name for the title?
Yeah, Rookie of the Year, 9/24.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's coming up. Anybody you collaborated with or anything like that?
Yeah, I got a rapper from Atlantic City. His name's Shy GMD. He on that project, a song called Leave a Message. He on there.
Shy's a great feature to have.
Yeah.
Might be the best one, huh?
Yeah, he on there.
Okay.
So Yeah, that's I don't that's the only feature. I only have one feature.
I think that's the only one you need.
Yeah, exactly.
So what's that song about? You want to touch on that?
Um, in the song, I'm basically talking about like how like I don't really got time to be speaking to nobody. Like I'm like I'm going through something right now. So leave a message at the tone. Like, you know, I'm not going to answer right now. So that's pretty much what it is. Like I got my own problems. I can't really worry about what you got going on, and I don't really need to speak to you. I got stuff that I got to handle. So that's really the main thing.
Okay. All right. So it's your first project?
Yeah.
Your first project, and you already got a decent feature on there.
Yeah.
Okay, so person like you, new artist, Sha is more of an established artist in our community.
Mhm.
He's not big around America, but in this area, his name holds some weight. How do you approach that conversation?
The crazy thing is my manager Quinn. We was just in the studio one day, and I guess Sha walked in. He heard me that he wasn't supposed to get on the song at all. So he heard the first two verses, and he was like, "Damn, yo, this shit crazy. Like, I need like." And then he just started freestyling to like the second verse, and I'm like, "Yo, if you fucking with it, get on it." And he just went in there and freestyled something like this. That shit was crazy. I ain't never seen nothing like that.
That's fire, so it's just pure organic.
Yeah, and it's a different type of Sha. You know Sha music, the way he sound. He adapted to my sound in a sense. So the whole track hard.
Okay. Okay, you got any videos coming out?
Yeah, I'm dropping one. Actually, that's all I've been doing. And I'm shooting a video for this song called Complications. That's on there. So that's the main videos right now. But if I get like a fan favorite, I might have to shoot that.
Of course.
Yeah.
So how you feel about just what's going on in the world right now with just COVID, the pandemic?
Bruh, I don't like it's the world fucked up, man. I be trying to like take my mind off it, but it's so much going on where you just have to like, you know, just pay attention to it. From police brutality, racism, our president, everything. You know, it's just like it's crazy. You know, I'm just trying like I be thinking like, what can I do as a young black male in this small community to, you know, make a change on the world. But then I also be thinking like, I don't really got a voice like that, so what can I do? You know what I mean? So it's just I don't know, I be overthinking the whole thing.
I would have to disagree on that. You don't have a voice, man. You an artist. You got a big voice.
That's why I made a song with that. It's called Lost in Life. It's about Breonna Taylor. What was his name?
George Floyd.
Yeah, George Floyd, pardon self. Yeah, and just like everybody else that, you know, is victims of that police brutality.
Okay, so I'm glad you brought that up, because a lot of artists, they don't talk about, you know, issues they go through every day. They create these worlds, and I think that is awesome that you kind of said this earlier, that you talk about stuff that you go through.
Yeah.
So you want to talk just about the process you go through when you writing a song, or like what do you think about, or do you even write?
I used to not write until I started going to like bigger studios. I used to go to a home studio with one of my boys, his name AJ. And I used to just go like bar for bar in there, like just punching in. So now when I write, like I had to write ever since I started like paying for studio time and stuff like that. So when I write, I basically like I find the beat. I need to look for like the type of the vibe the beat give off, whether it's a pain beat or a love song or just whatever that type of, you know, whatever the beat give off. And then I'll just think about like certain situations, whether if I want to speak on something, I'm gonna speak on something that involves me. But if I don't really have nothing to speak on at the time, I'm gonna think about one of my close ones. So like if they going through something that fits them. So that's pretty much it. And I just start, once I get in that groove, it's just no stopping.
So just got to find that flow.
Yeah, as soon as I get into it, I'm going. Yeah.
That's awesome. So where you see yourself taking this, right? Where you want to take this rap life? You got a day job?
Yeah, right now, yeah.
What do you do?
I'm a tradesman. I work at a masonry, like for construction.
That's not bad at all. That's a good job.
But I don't want to do it.
You don't want to do that forever.
Nah, I don't want to do the music thing, to be honest.
Okay.
But
so you trying to take the music to the next level?
Hell yeah. I started feeling like I could do it once I got when I felt like the whole town and even different towns was supporting me. Like, and then plus like this old heads just telling me like, yo, like I don't even listen to this type of like y'all type of music, but your music is something I can listen to it because it's genuine. So that's when I felt like, if I'm touching people in this type of way, like with just me speaking, why not, try to take it farther, have the whole world, you feel me, and then make an impact, like I said earlier. That's what I want to do, something like that.
Okay. That's what's up. So you got anybody you want to shout out? Anybody supporting you, holding you down?
Yeah, man. Shout out to my mom. Shout out to Brand. Shout out to Ian. Shout out to Josh. Shout out to Quinn. Shout out to everybody. And that's really it.
That's what's up, man.
Appreciate you, bro.